out of the 29 villages, Mombi, and let me say Chankende Parish, is the most populated parish in the whole of the sub-county. And within the most populated parish, the most populated village happens to be Mombi, the village that is in conflict with the land. The people are claiming the land. So where we are seated, the data by UBOS has it that it's the most populated village in the whole sub-county. And a brief of it is that I would love to say that being the chairperson of security, I've been witnessing a lot of insecurity in my sub-county. There's an insecurity regarding this land is in a sense that the people are living in a state of fear. I would have loved to say that His Excellency, the President of Uganda, has, when he came for his campaign of 2021, he talked of a campaign saying that the logo saying, secure your future. And securing your future, my people in Mombi cannot secure their future without securing the land. That's one thing that I will know. If anything to do with securing the future, land comes first in the minds of the locals who are lavishing in poverty within my sub-county. So when I talk of my people living in a state of fear, I would love to give a report to you. In the past 3 months, people, I would love to call them mafias, have been coming. I would love to say, I'm not so shy to say they were Wanyankoles. They used to come here in disguise that they want to rent land. But in that state, they come with a vehicle full of people with guns. They actually came here under the mango tree. That's when, under this very fene tree, to come to our chairperson LC1. That's when the community were mobilized to only realize there were a lot of guns in the vehicle. So they were rushed with the help of our GISO and me being the chairperson LC3. They were whispered out of the sub-county because we had to intervene because of insecurity. When I reported to my bosses, being the chairperson of security of the sub-county, I reported to my bosses, the RDC, they denied knowledge of where these people came from. Then when these people came, they said, no, we reported in the office of the DSO, we reported in the office of the RDC, and when I go to the office of the RDC denies. So me being the chairperson of the security, I feel like there's a lot of threat in the sub-county regarding this very land. Then hardly did we spend 2 weeks, then about a vehicle of some Wanyankoles came and started surveying the very land. When the locals realized this Banyakore is moving with the equipment of survey, the youth mobilized themselves and caught them. And there's a lot of witness in the eyes of in the office of the RDC. They were taken to General Taban, where they were given a lot of strokes in the front of General Taban. And their vehicle was confiscated by the locals, only to be mediated by General Taban, and their vehicle was released and apologized. They will never report back in the names of surveying the land. So me being the chairperson of security, who are these mafias who are coming to survey the land? If I told the land belongs to Sabuni family, why not the Sabuni family coming, but the Wanyankoles are the ones coming? That brings me to another point. My locals have received information which can be testified by the LC1 of one of the villages affected. A certain Munyankole claims to have paid money to the Sabuni family. That he has deposited, he only wants his money, his land, to be given by Sabuni family. So in other words, is this land already sold or it is not yet sold? These are questions that the community are asking. So this brings me to an issue. I, as being the chairperson LC3, I had engagement with the Sabuni family, and I gave them my stand as the head of my community. I said, instead of you sending mafias to the community, instead of you sending brokers to the community, come yourself and hear what the community will say. And I'm pleased to tell you that I engaged Kamal, whom is here, and indeed he has to hear why send Wanyankoles. And my conclusion in report is that these Wanyankoles, prior to the new current RDC, in the regime of RDC Debele, the Bele confirmed to me that this land is in the event of being sold to Banyakore X, of which me being the LC3, I was carried to go and mediate with these Banyakores in Kigumba. That's when I had to reorganize my community and say, you people, war is coming. That's when I told them. I told them war is coming. We are already being sold. So if we are being sold, where is the security of the most populated village in Chankende if we are being sold to Banyakores? So, Madam Advisor, there is a negative perception that only the Banyakores can act mafias in evicting people in Kiryandongo. That is the negative perception that is portraying the good image of our beloved president. And indeed, these Banyakores are the ones coming. Not even Sabuni family, but the Banyakores are the ones coming here in the names of evicting people. If indeed it is Sabuni land, why are the Banyakores the ones so much in the land? These are questions we are asking. I'm very open. If the Sabuni family wants to coexist with my community, why are the rumors of them having sold the land to the Banyakores recurringly happening to my community? That is why I stand so proud before you, RDC. I mobilize my community given the events of the mafias coming. The Constitution of Uganda says we have the right to defend our land. I told them openly, mobilize stones to stone these mafias away. And I told them, I openly told them, don't kill them. If an animal comes out of the park, what you do? Get stones and chase them away. So these mafias are like animals out of the park, threatening the livelihood of the people. So if you were not brief, the whole history of the area is that there is a lot of hidden agenda in the land of Mombi. I was talking to Honorable Linus Ngompek this morning, Bwana Minister, who is happens to be our area MP, is in Mombasa now. He actually says he does not trust the entire process that is going on. He doesn't trust the RDC's office, he doesn't trust the DSO's office, but he doesn't trust the entire process. Why? Because of the events that have occurred in the past 3 months. Therefore, as the memorandum will tell you, in conclusion, we hope and we are always attentive over the social media. Our beloved president, whom we love, by the way, my sub-county is 100% NRM, pro-NRM, 100%. I mean, if you put on a noob cape, you will look like a bastard. Why? It means that the people so much support the opinion of the president to elevate them from poverty. So if our president says no more eviction, why is this happening? So allow me to read the memorandum of my community. Mombi Village, Chankende Parish, North Kiryandongo District. I'm so sorry, I would love to tell you that I'm not easily compromised. I'm a leader who is very open. I tell the Sabuni family the truth, I will tell my community the truth. Yeah. And I'll never place. Mombi Village, Chankende Parish, Chankende Sub-County, Kibanda North, Kiryandongo District. And by the way, members listen, my MP said I conveyed this. Why should the whole minister come in his constituents and he's not even informed? He was not happy with the whole process because he called me this morning. He personally wanted to be here, but he wasn't informed of your coming, and that was his dismay. So the reference, Memorandum of Community on the alleged plot 11 block 5, 248 hectares. The land in question was acquired by the community from the indigenous Paluo, Chope, and Bunyoro ancestors, who lived on this land in 14th century. The other tribes joined them during the insecurity and war up to the current date, where others bought and others were given by their relatives and friends. The population in these 5 villages, i.e. Mombi, Chankende, Kigaya, Kijune, Karagalia, the total household is 15,000, with running population of 25,000 people. Away from dear Honorable Minister, the land in question was occupied notoriously, openly, unlimitedly, continuously, exclusively of control and consent of agreement from the so-called Sabuni family who are claiming the land. Honorable Minister, right from the time memorial, people have lived here comfortably, and to prove the following physical, immovable development, and to prove the following are immovable developments existing, such as trading centers, which are 5 in number, with more than 100 permanent buildings in each trading center. With markets, which are 6 in number, schools, which are 5 in number, a cooperative sponsored by government, well established, road networks, polling stations, which are 10 in number, telecommunication boosters, and tax collections. Right, Honorable Speaker, we have not been doing all these developments over periods of time in a hiding manner, but openly, whereby anybody could see, and our address is everywhere. Health facilities, police stations, district headquarters, where we get services from, and even whoever travels on Gulu Highway is aware of these legal developments. How comes that the Sabuni family, who even stay nearby in Kigumba, could not even take any action during the course of all these developments? But until 2023 is when the first time the so-called Sabuni families sued one of the community members for trespassing and installing the booster and the alleged land that they claim, and yet this booster was installed way back in 2006. In defense of why Isaac and the telecommunication company questioned their whereabouts by the time the installation of the booster, and the Sabuni family couldn't explain, hence abandoning the case. Right, Honorable Speaker, we conclude that even by law, we own this land through adverse possession. Therefore, we strongly reject the assistant RDC's ideas and attempts of opening the boundaries in favor of Sabuni family and a win-win proposal. We have hope that your coming is not corrupt, but the positive result of security, but not insecurity to this community. Right, Honorable Minister, on the final note, we kindly request you to give us Form ADV1 and ST1 to pave way for that every one of us shall get the title on our piece of land after cancellation of Sabuni's family inappropriate and contradictory lease documents.
Does not discriminate anyone. That is why you vote him 100%.
President me Uganda o Banyakore. En peponga demo. Ginu mi wunu yero en pien en peponga demo.
So as leaders, we should not incite people calling them Banyakore, Banyoro, Barugwara, Baruru, Bachori. We are all Ugandans.
Machalo Lutela. Pewo berka luonyen kaka man kono Nyankole, man kono Chole, kono Lugwara, kono one Machalo Lutela.
If you know the history of this place, this is Munyoro Chitara Kingdom.
Kai ingeyo history make a better man in you better Mwampa Jobunyoro.
But the Banyoro people live hand in hand with Baruru, and you have intermarried, and we are now one person. We are Ugandans.
And to Banyoro, go beru kachel ki Baruli, gunyo mekingi. And the
Banyoro never chased you away from here. When you came here, no Munyoro has ever told you, Mururu, go back to Arua or go to Pakwachi. Go to West Nile. Because our great king, the Kawaliga, when he was running away, it is the people of Lango who assisted him cross that bridge before they built the bridge, to cross and hide away from the British in Lango. And so we became relatives and cousins and friends, and we have intermarried.
And take me la bolni kabaga mayang pero kan mutesa again kabalega e carmeno ngoyo chero lang ki lang ku yo ki gore ober mabe nyo mechi kinwa wandu wachi achel.
So since the 1900, Banyoro, Barugwara, Baroro, Bacholi, Balango, this Kiryandongo district has become the United Nations of Uganda, including Kenyans who are living in this district.
Ochaka dongwa chon ngome eneni pauber ka pokodano kone age Kenya kone age kwene kone age Rua kone age kwene wandu yu watia che.
So my brother, the chairman Edo C3 and the coming chairman Edo C3, you're a good leader, but a good leader does not discriminate against tribes or religion. You come here and tell them. Tell them.
Thank you so much. I've never been segregative as a leader. Only that when they came, I did not know their names. Emunyankole is identified from a distance, he looks alike. So the mafias who came, they resembled Wanyankole and they could not tell them as their names. So we love them all. Amana Luru leads 65 tribes. But due to lack of their identity, I could identify them by their look. You cannot lie me that Balam, you cannot identify that Madam is a Munyankole. But I don't segregate. So I officially withdraw. I will never be segregative. Chankende is the most multi-tribal sub-county in the whole district.
So don't discriminate.
I will never do that. Thank you. Only the identity was not known, but they looked like our brothers, the Wanyankole.
Okay, now, the people of Chad, I'm asking, do you let us remain united? The Constitution of Uganda recognizes the tenants, squatters.
Chief ma Uganda yini jomagi beringom
But also recognize the owner of the land, with the one with the paper.
Chief only bene mogoni umir bene ke wo nyogi ye ngat matike kara touch mengom.
However, we as leaders, as in NRM, our president tells us we should live in harmony. We should promote unity.
Kerebe kidmero la dit mamewa Museveni en waju bodgi ni umir waberu iachel.
General Sabuni is the owner of the land by the document.
Makeme ke karataj General Sabun ngami karataj wale ngami
But is now elect.
Ento komelung en kome pere.
Just like Tabana Amin's father, General Amin Dada, also has his land across.
La bonne bene General Amin Dada tie bene ke ngome loraguri kacha.
Recently, we had another case here of Mr. Opoka, the former undersecretary, the former permanent secretary. His land had been taken by General Tabana Amin.
Kini ma choka enigibir ki loka kachani karma ngompa opoka.
But the
Jopa Min go kwanyoko.
personally, I called General Tabana Amin and the minister and my sister Fiona. They came on ground and met Tabana Amin and told him the owner of this land by the title is Honorable Opoka, who is sick. So you cannot use their land, all this their land when they are available. However, you can negotiate to hire from them. Now that matter, Taban left that land and the land now is in the hand of Opoka's family. However, in this regard, in this village, you have built so many homes and there are over 15,000 people in this chunk in the sub-county.
And wachi ingom mami ngubere yele yeka kachani.
He had to say, I'm not the owner of the land. He left the land. And the owner, Mr. Opoka, who is sick, took over his land. And the family is now running his land.
We knew berutie. Ikom luge muduru ma Tabana Amin tekwere. O enpoti yuge muduru. O wero ngom kirwed ngom mano tike karatach. Ma kome dong lit. Chi kome en kwanyo ngome tiye.
And we have so many other land problems in Kiryandongo everywhere.
Watike lo ayele mengome Kiryandongo duong mata.
But now we need a final solution for this land. You should not be sleeping on the bush thinking, as he calls them, Banyakore, are coming to chase them away from the land. You need a final solution. We need to have a final solution to this land ownership.
Kombeni ni eni don kiratal gen gebeno gen pege merne wonu bet kapurilum. Ni apien Nyankole kunu beno kunu gerangoge wonu uriyon bet kapurilum. Ke merke nong la gam ma wero jeme ber ma be.
And the only way we can know the final solution is by giving you a land title.
Gen ma wero wa ber ki la gam ma wero twini kwe. En in mede tingom ka kaini ene me mi ire waraga in me mi ire waraga madon waraga ni ye iri me ber gen ka kacha.
So that you stop being squatters on the land, you become landowners.
Kadon gen ge mi ni waraga In don't pay bill on manyoa, ngom, can you come take a bill, don't pay bill and in the bill tell one ngom, come.
Now there are two options government can do that. One, there are two options government can do that. One is government buying the land for the community and giving it to them. That is option one. Option two is identifying land which is undeveloped. We measure the entire land, open the boundary first of all of the entire land. Know where does Saboni's land start and where does the Saboni's land end. You may find you are mentioning 5 town councils when only Saboni runs only into sub-county, into town council and a swamp. So the only way you can know Saboni's land is by opening his land title to know where does his land start, where does his land end. After knowing the size of his land, where it starts and who are the people on the land, as government, we should support you to negotiate with the family of Sabuni on the two options. Option number one, telling Sabuni, you have how many acres? 600. We cannot give you 600. As Sabuni, you remain with 350. Let the community take 250 and sign their transfer form and the title. Give it to them at no fee, at no money. It is a free title. That is plan 2. And that is the quickest plan. Now, why I've come with the Minister of Lands? I'm your minister from Bunyoro. Masindi, Kiryandongo, and Bulisa, they are all part of Greater Masindi. Museveni made me a minister. I'm not supposed to benefit Masindi only. I'm supposed to benefit all people of Greater Masindi without discrimination. That is why I'm here. And then also, I'm the minister of the majority. All of you, the young people who are here. I'm your minister. I'm supposed to support you so that you don't become landless and then you go and commit other crimes on the street or in the neighborhood. So that is the only way I can support you. However, go ahead. 350 acre, the community 250 acre. It's saying that second option is the family of Sabuni gives, we give you a title. He's asking who's going to give you the title. Now the person who's going to give you that title is the family of Sabuni and the minister. Okay, listen. I'm here to ask you to be peaceful and to remain united and also to seek peace over war.
And a tea kind, me wajani, wunumi robeti kuch, kiwa nemu yo, matarbero, waberi
So
kuch.
I'm going to ask my senior, the minister, the doctor of law. For him, he studied law. His work is he studied the constitution. He's going to come and talk to you using his constitution, and he tells you where we pass, where you pass, and then we get a solution and we move on.
And we one check.